I'm Emma Roberts with your local news headlines. A man remains in a critical condition after a serious crash involving a Ford sedan and tipper truck on the Newell Highway, Tokemore, yesterday. Emergency services were called to the scene shortly after midday, with firefighters extinguishing a blaze after the sedan caught alight. Northern Victorian councils, farmers and community groups are waiting to see what the state's leadership change will mean for the region. Jacinta Allen has resigned as Premier, with Ben Carroll appointed as her successor, and attention is now turning to whether regional priorities and funding will change. Northern Victorian fruit and vegetable growers are watching closely amid new national concerns about food authenticity and imported products. The NFF says the issue should prompt questions about import standards and Australian-grown produce, after recent testing found Australian-branded produce only contained overseas product. Deniliquin families and foster carers are facing uncertainty after Care South revealed its foster care contract will end in June next year. Questions remain about what the transition will mean for local children, carers and staff who rely on the program. Campaspe Shire could soon publish records of councillor briefing meetings online after councillors unanimously backed a new transparency proposal. They're investigating how non-confidential briefing information, including attendance, agenda items and conflict of interest declarations, could be safely made available to the public. Local residents are being urged to register as organ and tissue donors this Donate Life Week. Latest figures reveal 2,000 Australians are currently on transplant wait lists around the country, with a further 14,000 on dialysis for kidney failure. And in sport, Cobram Roar has enjoyed a dominant weekend across local soccer competitions, with the club recording several big wins in both junior and senior grades. The standout results came from the Division 1 men, who thrashed Boomers FC 5-0, while the undefeated under-14 girls stayed on top of their ladder with a 6-0 win. Local football leagues could be in for a major shake-up after the Pecola and District Football Netball League confirmed it will split into Northwest and Southeast divisions from next year. Clubs across the Southern Riverina are still assessing the impact. And finally, the Gunbower Racing Club is celebrating statewide recognition, with the Moama Bowling Club Gunbower Gold Cup named a finalist for Country Racing Victoria's Community Club Event of the Year award. And that's the latest in local news and sport.